not a spring chick. The bikinis are yet. Sometimes it's a little bit cold, and they're saying it's a little bit cold because I might be a little bit shivery. Oh, you see those goosebumps? You see any goosebumps?
Well, not from here.
Now the sun's coming out.
Just didn't know it was a cold wind, so.
Now the sun's coming out. Okay. The sun's coming out. Maybe we'll take some clothes off. Oh, they're saying no, no, no. Okay, it's not going to be happening that way. Okay, well sometimes when you come out to the beach, the weather's not always what you think it's going to be. You know what? You always have to come prepared. You know what? I think that's a lot of what life is for. Well, be prepared, no matter what the situation. Over 10,000 dead in Japan.
This is the gruesome part that I heard this morning from one of the Democrats, a big name Democrat on one of the Democrats' news channels, said that, you know, that he's sorry for the 10,000 people that were died, but it will bring an end to the nuclear power industry in this world because of their sacrifice.
That has nothing to do with the nuclear power plant.
Well, as far as the Democrats are concerned, it basically stuck the knife. I mean, all over the world, they're shutting down everything, or reviewing things. So.
Although in China, they said that they weren't making any different plans.
No, but
in the U.S.,
okay. The United States is going to review everything. They're crawling over every inch of every place now, and they'll be shut down. That's how Obama does things. He shuts things down for review.
Oh, well, there goes that dependence on foreign oil.
Well, yeah, they said since Obama became president, our dependence upon foreign oil has jumped. And they did check his statistics. Well, yes, we are pumping more fuel than we were before, but we're pumping more fuel that's leaving our country now because of Obama.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I did hear them say that the average price of gas has gone up 67% since Obama's been president.
Yeah, it went up 5 cents a gallon over the weekend again. This isn't what they were thinking when the market was going up on Friday, that we were going to make huge profits out of this. No, we're going to have to send them our refined stuff, which means our stuff is going to go up higher.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
And it's all over for nuclear power. Oh. Yeah, we should know that. Gaddafi's forced to drive Libyan rebels from key oil towns.
But Obama is still discussing about what he should and shouldn't do, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By the time he gets done discussing, remember, Obama doesn't give a rat's ass about democracy in the Middle East because he's a full-time Muslim. Sooner or later, they're going to get the idea that he doesn't believe in democracy.
Oh, big GOP donors in no hurry to back presidential hopefuls.
Because they want to have somebody that's going to actually win. I mean, Romney has no chance. Huckabee can't win. Santorum isn't doing anything. When you run down the list, there's virtually nobody that is currently looking at running that has a chance of winning the election, even if Obama. They basically, right now, you could run any dead person on the Democratic Party ticket, and he could beat the people that are already in the running on the Republican side because they're not going to elect somebody my age to the presidency again. That is not going to happen. But that's what they're putting out there, is guys in their 60s and 70s.
AOL cuts 900 jobs worldwide and 20% of the workforce.
Yeah, and they just bought the Huffington Post. My guess is they're going to use the Huffington Post as the main thing for AOL now, because I mean we're with AOL, but we don't.
Oh,
so,
interesting.
Yep.
So they'll use them for their news.
Yeah, and then they don't need the other people anymore.
Yeah, but it's like the Huffington Post is not really. It's a one big blog. It's not
I know,
news,
but
and there's a difference.
They don't care because as I read this morning, they have finally decided that the majority of the people are now getting their news from the internet and not from television or cable.
We could have told them that before.
We've told them that, and they don't want to listen. So.
Yeah. Democrats seek to seize all logging in the U.S. to cleanse the planet.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. What is logging and cleansing the planet?
Well, because they're going to regrow all of the forest, and by regrowing the forest, the world will be saved. And of course, you'll have no more construction, but they don't care. I mean, first of all, they replant everything they cut down now, but they're planning to reforest the world, though, the Democrats now.
Woods is back with the top 10 finish and only one bad round, his traditional bad second.
That's right. I mean, they said if he hadn't had a bad second round, he would have run the tournament this time, because this time they fell back to him, but they didn't fall back far enough.
Official writers contradict driver story in fatal New York City crash.
Well, the problem is they got a videotape on the bus that contradicts what the writers are saying. Remember, the writers have all lawyered up now, though. So.
Rebels retreat from Libyan oil port amid barrage.
Yeah, Gaddafi does not need an airplane. He's only got a few planes. He doesn't need them. He's got tanks and other things. Once he's taken everything back, it's all over, and he's on the verge of taking back his country.
In Afghanistan, women boxers eye Olympic knockout.
Yeah, they'll never be allowed to participate in boxing in Afghanistan because they have to wear shorts and tank tops. They'll never allow it. So.
Husband of Ensign's ex-lover calls for resignation.
Well, he's not running for office, folks. What it was, he didn't get the blackmail money that he was expecting. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, because when they found out they were asking for money, for hush money from Ensign's parents, they basically got whistle got blown on them. So.
Pakistani intelligence U.S. missiles killed 7 militants.
Yeah, and they killed 3 civilians on top of that, so that's all the Pakistanis can see is the civilian. Basically, Obama keeps firing missiles into Pakistan and pisses off them. We've got to remember, Obama is a different Muslim than the people in Pakistan.
Oh. And flaws undid Obama's hope for high-speed rail in Florida. Yeah,
the flaws being that the road they go nowhere, they cost too much, and they don't cover any cost overruns or any expenses to handle the thing. So.
Israel approves new settlement construction in the West Bank.
Yeah, because they can't trust Obama to do anything, so why should they stop? So.
In California, Democrats stand alone on budget cuts because they really want to raise taxes.
I know, that's the whole trick. Well, we only want to raise taxes for 5 years, and then we'll let the tax die. Well,
that's not going to happen.
They're not going to raise taxes because the taxes are going to be on all new businesses. And if you hire, and a good one, they will tax you if you hire people.
What?
Yeah, if you hire anybody to work on your business, you're going to be hit with a special tax, which means they won't hire anybody. It's why Nevada right now is pounding heavily on, Jerry Brown is back in office. Come to Nevada to escape Brown's taxes.
Oh, we've seen that, haven't we? We've seen huge billboards in major intersections.
Yeah.
An Army reprimands 9 officers in Fort Hood shooting.
Well, don't worry, because they're all going to be unreprimanded by Obama. They said they've already appealed to the Justice Department, saying they're being unjustly vilified by Fox News, and the Justice Department's going to give them a pass.
Senior judges keep 9th Circuit courthouses open.
Yeah, there's no money, but their Democrats are keeping them open anyway. They're running up bills on the taxpayer that can't be paid, but they'll expect them to be paid, though.
GOP challenges proposed government deal on foreclosures.
Well, but okay, they've got a $30 or $40 billion thing on foreclosure on modifications. Less than $1 billion has been it's in the millions. I think it was $300 or $400 million is all that's been allocated because of the fact no one can qualify. They discovered that if you try to do it, you destroy your credit and can't do anything, and you still don't get to keep the home.
Well, that doesn't help at all, does it?
That's right.
3 injured and 7 missing in blast in Japan.
Yeah, they had a second blast, so. I mean, the containment buildings are all coming down. Basically, the reactors are all they're all melting down because they can't keep the coolant in them no matter what they're doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're flooding them with the ocean water, and what is happening is containment buildings are solid, the inner containment buildings, but their steam is so bad that they can't keep the reactors cool now.
Oh, that's bad.
So eventually
what happens?
The rods will melt down and go, they'll have a nuclear meltdown. They said some of the things have already melted, and they know that there's no recovery on it, so.
Climate researchers, Russian heat wave was natural.
Isn't that amazing? If it's an ally of Obama in stopping American aggression, their climate stuff is natural. If it's a non-ally, it's global warming.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh. NASA disavows a scientist's claim of alien life.
Remember we have a president of the United States that does not believe in anything other than what's around him. And they said, well, does the president want us to go back to the Stone Age? I heard that this morning. They said, yeah, the Muslims would prefer us going back to the Stone Age.
Oh, they were sitting there talking about how the Obama administration actually wanted gas to be higher.
Yeah, they want
Which we talked about before.
They want $7 to $8 a gallon because they figure it will force people into green vehicles. I hate to tell the Obama people there is no market for those cars. You can't afford to buy them, and they aren't being manufactured because no one wants them. So sooner or later, the Democrats will get it through their head. You can't give those cars away, and they're trying to give them away with $7,000, bonuses to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And NASA disavows it. Scientists
Yeah.
claim. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Obama's take anti-bullying message to Facebook.
Oh yeah, the guy is the biggest a-hole in the universe. I'm going to give you another example of him getting involved in things that he shouldn't be getting involved with, which will make Monty unhappy. There is no truth to the rumor that the Obamas are going to start a crusade on too fat animals and pets, and that the fat pets, especially dogs and cats, are leading to obesity among children. So they're going to start a program to get people that own pets to stop feeding them as much again. Yeah, isn't that a good one?
Oh, wait a minute. Having pets leads to fatter kids?
Yeah, having fat pets lead to fatter kids. So they're wanting the restrictions put on what you can sell pets and stuff now. So
wow.
Isn't that a good one? They said there's no truth to that. Anytime they say there's no truth to that,
it means they're doing that.
Yeah.
And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Often competing against yourself is a losing proposition. You should just move on.